All right, so here's a non-baseball related question. We got Marguerite, who says, "What lessons can be learned from how modern Orthodox Jews, who are found in every field, navigate their Saturday Shabbat to abstain from any electronic inputs?" Well, I'm a big believer in the practice of Shabbat. I don't I don't care as much about the super specifics of the rules, right? Like exactly what you can use or don't use, and does a combustion engine, is that going to count as creating energy, and can you turn on the light or not turn on the light? So I'm not too caught up in the specific rules that maybe if you're a modern Orthodox Jew, you might think about how do we interpret this versus a different level of observance. But the thing I'm a big believer in is the underlying idea here of having this day of rest for your mind to reset and to connect on other things that are important, that aren't related to work and aren't related to the news. And I think this is a fantastic ritual. What I think is important, this is what I more or less do. No work, no email, no digital news. So just all of those stimulating things, the outside world stimulating, trying to capture your mind. Friday sundown, Saturday sundown. Take them out of your life. And I think everyone could use that. And everyone could find some relief, and not just being away from that, but rediscovering the things that keeps them away from. Friday night, it can be family. You're connected to your family. The next day, it's activities. You go and do things. You read, but you're not in that peak state of anxious information consumption. So we do that. We do something like that: Friday sundown, Saturday sundown. And maybe we'll even refine that practice. But I think there's great wisdom there. And this should not be a surprise. It's something I talk about a fair amount, that wisdom traditions have a lot of wisdom to offer, because it is not just an arbitrary book, right? The wisdom traditions often, the what you have here is ideas and thoughts and rituals and techniques and practices for living that have been battle tested in harder situations than you live in now. And a lot of stuff didn't survive, but the stuff that has survived, the stuff that we will consider revelation, give it that moniker, is the things that actually seem to work, the spiritual technologies that actually seem compatible with the way that the human mind and the human soul actually operates. There's a reason why the books stick around. It's why the Tanakh is still here 2,800 years later, is because there's something deeply true about a lot of these ideas. So we shouldn't be surprised that in one of our oldest wisdom traditions still surviving, we find this idea that is laid down in Genesis. I mean, we're talking very old. God took the seventh day and he rested. There is wisdom in it that makes complete sense when now today in 2022, you put down the phone on Friday night and there is no Twitter and there is no Instagram, and you're not scrolling for things, you're not checking through emails. There's a perspective, there's a peace, there's a calmness. I'm a big Shabbat fan, so I recommend it.